Welcome back, guys. So let's talk about creating a resume for yourself as a social media manager. We're going to use Canva AI to achieve that as well. So I would say, as a social media manager, I want to create a resume for myself for a social media marketing role. Yes, help me with a resume. The resume content for social media manager. Okay, so let's use Canva AI to write this. So Canva AI will give us some of the content we're going to use. So it's going to say draft a document or design for me. But let's just have it sent on a neutral note without doing any of those. So let's have it sent. Let's see what it brings for us. So we're going to have that sent, and let's see what Canva AI will do for us. Just to make sure I'm helping the best way, are you looking to help brainstorm ideas for a resume, or would you like me to draft an actual resume content for you? Can help with either. So I want you to draft an actual. Yes, I want you. So we're going to still use Canva AI to conclude that. So I'll say I want you to draft the actual resume content for me. So let's see what we're going to have. So I'm going to have that sent, and let's see what Canva AI will do for us in that regard. So we are waiting for it to bring out the content of the resume. So I think he's going to design the resume for us now. Perfect. So it has designed a resume for us. It's as simple as that. Look at this. This looks neat. So I'll take that. So that's what I'll take. Then I'll use Canva editor to edit the resume. All I have to do is to use Canva editor to edit the resume, and right now I could insert my details from this resume. So I can insert my details on it. It's just a one-page resume, and if you have to change anything, you can choose to change the color of the resume. But right now we are having a neat resume, and yeah, everything looks great so far. So I can change some of the colors, can change some of the elements, and change some of the colors, as you could see right there. So your name could appear here easily. Your name could appear here, so you could just name it Billard Tech. Okay, leave your name right here, social media manager. Then you can start inserting every other details from your personal summary. As you could see, if you have a personal summary already, dynamic social media manager with expertise in engaging content creation and analytics driven strategies. So you can leave that. Key concepts, key skills include content creation, campaign management, analytics, social media strategy, and community engagement. So you could leave that like that, and your contact details could be inputted here, or if you have any more details to add, you can add for yourself from here. So your contact details could be changed. You could input your address. You could just input your address into this place. Then you could input your email address right here. So everything about the resume could be done and could be edited. You could input the link to your portfolio right here. So if you have a portfolio as a social media manager, all you have to do is to input the link, and we have the LinkedIn link to your LinkedIn accounts. Then you have your work experiences. So you're going to leave the work references. You're going to leave references here. That's if it's needed. Then you can now add your academic background and places you've worked. To edit, all you have to do is to click where you want to edit. For instance, let's say you've worked at Blood Creative Studio. All you have to do is to input it right here. So Blood Creative Studio. Now you can input what you've done at the studio right now. You can input it right here. So if you have anything you've done at the studio, all you have to do is to input it. So you could go on and on to input that. Then you could put another brand here. So all you have to do to edit is just as simple as that. So it's going to be Billard Tech Academy. Yes, so we have that, and this as well is one of it. So we're going to have this as well. Then we have academic background. You can input your academic background, but when you are done with the resume thing, I know you want to export. All you have to do to export is to share. So after you've done the whole edits, make sure everything is well aligned. As you could see, the AI has done the layering for us and structure. So you have to do is to just make sure it is as well aligned as it is currently. All you have to do is to input some of your details, some of the things that are wrong, and some of the things that pertains to you individually. That's all you have to do. Then having to do that, all you have to do is to share this resume right now. So how do you share this? So you download. I'm going to download in PDF standard. Of course, it's better best exported as a PDF. So I'm going to download that. Then that way, we've just created the resume with AI without having to do much design. So Canva AI just created a resume for us. Then we are good to go. So we have downloads, and you can even offer a resume creation as a service. So all you have to do is to open this, and when you open this, you'll see what you designed right here, which looks good to me. So this looks very good. So if you add an extra page to add, sometimes your resume might overflow a page. So all you have to do is to duplicate the page and just continue with whatever you are doing. If you want to do this stuff, all you have to do is to click on the element and delete. It's as simple as that. Or you press your delete button on your keyboard, and you could adjust this up if you want to, if needs be. So these are the things you can do, and you can add the cover letter right here. So you can actually add the cover letter to this, and but right now you can just come to design and look for cover letter if you are willing to add a cover letter to this. So you're going to look for cover letter, then all you have to do is to bring something that looks like a cover letter in. So I'm going to delete this here. I'm going to delete that duplicated page. Then these are cover letters. So all you have to do is to look for cover letter, and you can bring any of those in. Look at the cover letter right here. So all I have to do is just to drag and drop. I'm just going to drag and drop the cover letter. Then I have a cover letter right there. All I have to do is to input my name, input my role, and the date, the address to. Then you are going to write your cover letter right here. So you could use the Magic Write to do that. You could just create, you could say Magic Write, and you could start to add yours. So you could tell it to rewrite for you if you want to, and it's going to rewrite it for you. As you could see, this is the whole writing stuff, so it's going to rewrite for you. These bots, yes, I'm going to say these bots as a social media manager with 2 years of experience and having to work for large creative studio between 2025 to 2028, and okay, so this will be Tech Academy. So having to work for Tech Academy between 2025 to 2028, and Billard Creative Studio between 2029 to 2035. So we're going to leave it this way, and all we have to do is to generate it. So we have this Billard, so I'm going to generate this right away. So that will be our cover letter aside from the resume. So this is going to write the whole resume stuff for us, as you could see. So it's going to input the details we have. So I'm excited to submit my application for a senior mechanical engineer position, something like that. So we can make sure everything about this is changed. Yeah, so you can always do some edits. So you could say what you want to apply for, just go through whatever you have. So you could always bring out things that are not correct. So you could always say this but this is not correct. So you could always say something like this is not correct. Okay, and you say applying as a social media manager to the Amazon group of company. So let's generate this. Let's see if it changes that for us. So that's the whole essence of having this kind of AI. So it's going to change everything for you and everything will be automated. So you have to do is to replace it with the current text and all your details can easily come in that way. So we have this and I feel like we are good to go. So we have all these. So we have this July 10, 20, 2037. Yes. So we have the ARM manager and your name could come here or your signature could come here. You could sign on the paper, then upload the signature. After you've uploaded the signature, you're going to remove the background of the signature. So it's as easy as that, and you can have this downloaded as well. So you could change all the details that feels like they are not correct. You could change it right here and write social media management for this. Yes, so that it's going to be well highlighted what you're trying to apply for or apply as. Then you change the name to like Blood Tech, the way it has been. So it's going to be Blood Tech, and you can take this up if you have to. Yes, as you could see, Blood Tech was the role. So it's going to be social media management, and this could go up as well. You could use your shift key to hold two elements, then you could take them up if you have to. Look at these red lines, they are telling you how aligned whatever you are trying to do is. So these are elements and these are things that guides you to show you that this is where aligned. That's the red line. So let me bring this and you see the red line is still there, which is perfect for me. So we have that as well. So you could hold this, you could shift hold another element, that's two elements, then we have this right here. So you could change anything you want to change. You could do your changes, you could have everything set, then you could have this exported. So if you want to export just the cover letter, you could just choose a page. You could say current page, that's for a page. I want to choose more than one page, but a specific page, you have to target that. So you could choose something like page 2 and have it done. Then you're going to have that second one downloaded. So we have a resume and we have a cover letter. So this I'm going to name it a cover letter, and you can make them stay together. It depends on where you're applying. If there is a place to fill in cover letter separately, you create it separately, and if there is a place to put it as a joint portfolio like your resume, your cover letter, they all have to be together. Then you're going to add them together. So we have this perfect. So that is our cover letter. Yes, that's our cover letter, and these are resume, all created with Canva AI. So we are good to go, and that's how to create a resume for yourself and how to have it designed the right way. So you could change the colors of the element just to fit in what you've been doing so far. So I'm going to change the color from here to red, and it's going to fit in into this. Yes, and that is perfect for us. I hope to see you in the next lesson. See you there.